describe Ministrari Council as a very silly community. I think that's generally our vibe, which is kind of surprising to find at a place where we're all very focused on addressing very big issues, whether it's the carceral system or just different inequalities. But Ministrari Council, even though we're dealing with such serious issues and we are all very passionate about working to just do our part in going against those problems, we just like to have fun too, and I think you can really tell that whether that's when we're getting together on a retreat or we just see each other in passing. There's always a spirit of joy and welcomeness and just friendship.
So Ministrari Council is a really tight-knit community. We're very close, really great friends, but also we spend a lot of time engaging in topics that are really uncomfortable and really difficult to talk about, and decoding them together as a whole and challenging each other. And I think that's one of the most special things that you can find at Wellesley.
Ministrari community is really inviting and a really comfortable place to make friends and engage with others in things that we're all passionate about.
So what I would want people at Wellesley to know about service at Wellesley is that anyone can be a servant and everyone can get involved in service in some way. There's not a specific time requirement, there's not a specific issue, there's not a specific type of person that can do service, and that there is a type of service for every type of person.
For me, I see being involved in service as an extension of who I am and being involved with the greater community and understanding the people and lives around me and listening to stories of others and finding different ways to establish human connection through service is why I'm involved in service.
I definitely feel nervous when I think about the future, but I know that no matter where I end up, what place that may be, no matter what sector or industry, I know that I will carry forward the community of Ministrari Council as well as the teachings and the people of it forward with me. So it doesn't matter if I'm going to be on Wall Street after graduation or if I end up at graduate school in 5 years. I know that I will still probably sign up to volunteer in the weekends or always kind of push my coworkers forward to think about our eco footprint or what we are doing with the communities surrounding us. Ministrari has taught me how to not just be a better student, but also to be a better leader and to be a better person of the world.
So non-Ministrari, sub-Ministrari to me literally means not serving to oneself but also others. In real manifestations in my communities and life and experiences, that has meant, myself included, individuals that proactively shape the community around them to see the betterment of that community in their own actions through the actions of others, both individually and collectively. So it's very much a dynamic process of everybody putting into the community can get out even more.
I think it's a very active motto, and I think it's also like the fact that it's a school motto I think is very indicative of like the culture here at Wellesley. We're not just here to learn for the sake of learning and like getting good grades. Like we're here to become better people and we're here to become better members of our communities. I think it's a really important motto because it shows that like you can learn just as much, if not much more, by like ministering to others and putting yourself second and recognizing like the privileges you have. I think that can be far more valuable than kind of just going through life thinking like, well, like what can other people do for me? Which I think, you know, we go to an elite institution, we're all privileged in one way or another. So I think it's a really important thing to keep in mind. And I think it's really important that it's like our school motto.
Non-Ministrari, sub-Ministrari has kind of meant different things to me as I sort of evolved in my student experience here at Wellesley. As a senior, I really think that it means being able to not just like be involved in the community, but also to take ownership of the community and the legacy of service that we have within it. I think as a first year, for me, I honestly probably didn't really understand it because it's in Latin, but you know, I think like overall, it just means like being able to come to the experience and come to the table with the sense that this is our community and what can we do to push it forward and what can we do to be generative rather than and to approach the work with like a kind of like a gratitude lens. I like Ministrari Council. It lets me be a goofball, and I am a goofball.